Welcome to Lisa's Ladle, where we're cooking big in small places.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Lisa's Ladle. Today we are going to be making those devilish deviled eggs. So for today's recipe, the ingredients that you're going to need are 6 eggs, a 1/4 cup of Miracle Whip. I'm using Miracle Whip, but I've heard that some people only like mayo, like Hellmann's or True Mayo. I'm not really sure what the difference is. I've gone back and forth to whatever's on sale. What's your preference and why is it so different? And why is there such a big debate about mayo versus Miracle Whip? Please leave a comment and let me know this so we can get on with the cooking. Anyway, back to the ingredients. 1/4 cup today's Miracle Whip, 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard. Then we also have a 1/2 tablespoon of dill relish. I like dill because the dill gives it a little tangy flavor that the sweet relish just doesn't give that oomph to. And then we also have a 1/2 tablespoon of horseradish. That's our secret ingredient. And then salt, pepper, and paprika. That's going to be our finishing touch. So welcome again to Lisa's Ladle, and let's get cooking. Today I am going to give you several different ladle tips. One of the first ladle tips that I have for you is with these 6 eggs, you want to place them evenly in your pot, and then you want to cover them with the tap water about 1 inch over the eggs. One of the ladle tips is for the perfect boiled egg, you want to put your eggs in the saucepan first, add your tap water or the water that you're using, cover the eggs about 1 inch, and then you're also going to do about a teaspoon of salt. And what you want to do is bring the eggs to a slow boil, and that helps prevent them from cracking. So guys, when you get this nice rolling boil like this, part of boiling a perfect egg is that now you want to turn off your heat source, cover them, and set your timer for 12 minutes. And then you're going to walk away and come back in 12 minutes. And if you don't do ice water, then you might have to repeat. You might have to change the water a couple times, but you basically want to chill the egg before you actually peel it. This helps it make it easier to peel and you don't get those lumps in your eggs. And you're going to let that sit for about 5 minutes. And we'll be back. So while we're waiting for our eggs to chill, I have a joke for you sailors out there. So what is the favorite letter in the alphabet of a pirate? You don't know? You give? You would think it would be the R, but it's the C that we love. Never gets old. And we're back. Now that our 5 minutes is up, I'm checking the water and it looks as though the eggs have melted our ice bath. So let's get a peel in. A little tap, tap, tap. Rub-a-dub-dub. And peel. I'm keeping the water. That way I can rinse my fingers and rinse the egg also. Makes it a little bit easier. Once you have all your eggs peeled, now the time is to slice them in half and start getting your deviled egg mixture together. One of the easiest ways to get a clean cut is to have a paper towel or a cloth and wipe your knife with each cut. Look at that beautiful yellow texture. For the perfect hard-boiled egg, that is exactly what you'd like. No green in sight. When you're slicing your eggs, you want to slice them long ways. the length of the egg. Usually I'll boil 1 or 2 extra eggs just to make sure if I have any duds or any that break on me. That way I'm able to fill my party platter. Today for this cooking session, I did exactly 6 eggs. Also, if you're going to a party, you can easily double this recipe, almost like the majority of the recipes that we do here. Double it and you get a really good sized party platter. Once you have all your eggs, the yolk in the bowl, I like to break it up with a fork first before adding any ingredients. This makes the mixture a little bit more smooth and evenly. And I just like the texture of it. Talk about perfectly boiled egg. What do you guys think? Good boiled egg? Now that you have your yolk crumbled the way that you like, add your mayonnaise. And this is one that I like to add 1 ingredient at a time. And finally, a little bit more texture. We're going to add the dill pickle relish. I like it how it adds a little bit of tang. It works really well and blends well with the horseradish and the mayo and the, Miracle Whip and the mustard. And then you want a little crunch, not crunchy crunch, but just a little bit more texture to your mix. Once you have all of your ingredients in your bowl and you have it mixed nice and well, we're going to put this in a freezer gallon bag. Let me show you this trick. Take our spoon, basically spoon it all the way into, if you do any kind of baking, you probably already know this trick. Spoon it all the way into one of the corners of the bag. If you like a lot of egg mixture in your eggs, that's another good reason to add an egg or 2 just to get that extra yolk. And then all you have to do is snip the bottom corner. And then squeeze. If I have extra mix, I like to make deviled egg sandwiches. I love deviled egg sandwiches. Okay, so let's put our plate together now. I had this made ahead of time, and this is if you're just wanting to take it to a sundowner, just to snazz it up a little bit, bring out some of those colors. A beautiful party platter to take to any sundowner or any party or any gathering that you're going to have with your friends. The total cooking time for this recipe was approximately 30 minutes. You had your 12-hour sitting time with the eggs after you boiled them, then 2 5-minute ice water baths. So approximately 30 minutes or so. And then for this recipe, we did 6 eggs. You get 6 servings if you're giving each guest 2 eggs. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Guys, if you want more recipes like this one, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. And as always, from my ladle to yours, we'll keep cooking until we see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Ignore the clock and the things that can find me. Now I'm ready to see, I'm ready.